And what is going on, everybody? How has your weekend been? Is everybody ready for New Year's? Is somebody ready for New Year's? Anybody? Somebody? I know I'm not. Granted, New Year's are good for new starts, new progress, new everything, but years are just over fucking rated now. At least in my mind. But welcome back. It is Chaboy, the Retro Wayfarer, here again to soothe your ears with some gaming knowledge, info, debating, venting, raging, and all of the above. And currently it is too fucking early to be awake, but you know what? I will do it just for you. So I was looking into some things, and the SNES Classic is still hard as shit to find for a decent price. And just think, that thing, was revealed on June 26th of 2017. And it even included an unreleased game, which is Star Fox 2, and then it got released on September 29th, 2017. Now, people had a lot of issues. And that's because look at how the NES Classic was. Look at what happened to that thing and how fucked up that release was and how everything went. Now, they're thinking that's going to repeat. So I can understand the worry. I can understand the troubles, the criticism, all of that stuff. And you'll have to excuse me. I'm still either sick or just fucking allergies are kicking my ass. I'm not sure which. But, there was a huge lack of availability with the NES Classics, and everybody was getting pissed off. I didn't even get one just because I didn't want to have to deal with that bullshit. And now, when the SNES Classic came out, which, due to a technical glitch, pre-orders were actually released and set available on July 21st, 2017, which ended up being canceled on July 26th, and that ended up pissing a lot of people off. A lot of people. And, everyone was saying that it was all badly handled and it could have been handled better. And I agree. It could have been handled better. It could have been handled differently. But then again, on August 22nd, the pre-orders were officially opened at major retailers. And, it sold a lot of shit. The only bad thing is, a lot of scalpers flooded the market buying everything and buying as much as they could, and then going on eBay and selling it for like 300% markup, if not more. Now that's just for goddamn ridiculous. But, the thing is, when you look at all these classics and, the NES. I think there's an Atari one, or gonna be an Atari one. I cannot remember. The PlayStation Classic, which was a fucking fail. Good job, Sony. You suck. Now, I love you for the original games and such, but the Classic you severely fucked up on. There's so many better games you could have put on that thing. But the SNES Classic, or Mini, as they call it, sold over 360,000 copies within its first 4 days, and that's just in Japan. And then by the end of October 2017, it had sold more than 2 million units worldwide. And then by its fiscal year report ending March 31st, 2018, it had sold more than 5 million units. And if you combine that with the NES Classic and move that up to date to September 30th, 2018, it exceeded 10 million units. But before we go too much further, let's have a quick word for our sponsor. But I mean, if you listen to these games, you will understand why it's such a success. Contra 3: The Alien Wars, Donkey Kong Country, Final Fantasy 6, F-Zero, Kirby Superstar, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, Mega Man X, Secret of Mana, Star Fox, Star Fox 2, Super Golden Ghost, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario RPG, Super Mario World, Super Mario World 2, Super Metroid, and then there's some to the North America that are exclusive, which is Earthbound, Kirby's Dream House, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Castlevania 4, and Super Punch-Out! Oh yeah. And then on the Japanese Super Famicom exclusive, there is Fire Emblem Mystery of the Emblem, The Legend of the Mystical Ninja, Penel de Pont, Super Soccer, Super Street Fighter 2, The New Challengers. I mean, those are just phenomenal fucking games. And it's like, you know, even the regular NES Classic, it had a just phenomenal game set. It's something that Nintendo did right. It's something that they put, in my opinion, a lot of thought into. A lot of, you know, thinking, hey, which games do we need? What's needed? What's, you know, what games are the players going to want? And, you know, just some of the games that are in there: Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 3, Legend of Zelda, Original Donkey Kong, Mega Man 2, Pac-Man, Final Fantasy, Metroid, Kirby's Adventure, Castlevania, Ninja Gaiden, Super Mario Bros. 2, Dr. Mario, Punch-Out featuring Mr. Dream, Balloon Fight, Donkey Kong Jr., Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, Excite Bike, Ice Climber, Kid Icarus, Double Dragon 2, The Revenge, Bubble Bobble, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, Tecmo Bowl, Mario Bros., Super C, Star Tropics, Galaga, Ghosts and Goblins, and Gradius. Now, it's just fucking phenomenal. And again, you know, PlayStation messed up. You know, like they didn't include Crash Bandicoots. There was a lot of games that they should have included that they didn't include. And we're not sure why. We have no idea what was going on in their heads. But, you know, the Nintendo Classics are just hard as shit to find now, and that's because they only wanted to make the systems for a certain span of time and then kind of ease off on the production of them to focus on like the Switch and the 3DS and all that stuff. Because what they're going to want to do ultimately is they want to try and get people to do their virtual library through their store and, you know, pay and buy games that way, which I think they're way over fucking charging, but that's just my opinion. Some of the games are reasonable. I'm sorry for all the extra noise in the background. My little pup here is playing fetch with herself. But yeah, I don't know where that's going. And the scary thing is, I don't know where gaming is going in general. They're saying, that all the gaming companies, all the stocks are starting to plummet, which is kind of troublesome, but it makes you wonder, like, what the hell is going on. And now a lot of people are starting to wonder if consoles are just going away. Is that something that's going away for good, or gonna just slowly diminish? Unfortunately, we have no way of knowing. And, well, we have no way of knowing now, at least. But we will find out in the future. A lot of people think consoles and all that are going to be a thing of the past, and game streaming is what's going to happen next. And is that something you'd want? Would you prefer to just be able to stream your games to say, just a little device that you can connect to your TV or wherever? And would you want it to be a specific set of games? Would you want it to be only Xbox games, only PS4 games? Or would you want it to include all the systems? And that might be something that's not possible. It could be something that's possible. You never know. It depends on what kind of deals are struck and all that. And that's, again, if this happens. But I want to know your thoughts. I want to pick your brain. So in the comments, tell me. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you would like. And there is also a link to some basic merch if you're interested in the description. But for now, you stay nerdy, stay geeky, and stay retro as fuck.